Hi, I'm Becky, and I'm a sophomore here at Rensselaer. I study Industrial and Management Engineering, and in my free time, I am very involved on campus. I like to keep busy, and RPI has definitely helped me do just that. When I came here as a freshman, I was honestly overwhelmed by all of the different things that you could become involved in here. I really think that RPI has something for everyone, which is really important because there's definitely a variety of students here with different interests and different passions. And the fact that RPI has so many clubs and so many organizations, it really allows you to find what you're passionate about and then do something about it or become involved in a club that supports just that. And so I definitely think that RPI is very supportive of its students' beliefs, which is how we've gotten so many awesome clubs and there's so many opportunities to become involved here. So during my experience here at RPI, I started by joining Greek life in the fall of my freshman year. And going Greek has definitely been the best decision I've made since coming to RPI. I absolutely have loved every second of being a member of the Greek community. I've met so many of my best friends by going Greek, and I've made so many memories that'll honestly last a lifetime. And when I look back on my college years, I'll definitely remember the times that I spent in my house with my sisters, from putting on philanthropy events to going to formals to just the everyday, day-to-day life living in a house with 44 girls. It's honestly such a unique experience, and I'm so glad that RPI supports the opportunity for us to have Greek life on campus. Since joining Greek life, I've held different leadership roles. I started by being the director of finance for my house, and then this year, as a sophomore, I was elected the chapter president. And so this is a huge role for me to take on, but I've had so much support from my sisters as well as different administrators on campus that help us run our chapters in a professional and efficient way. And so it's been such a great experience. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to campus in the fall so that I can continue doing just this. But joining Greek life has not only given me so many awesome memories and opportunities to make friends and to grow as a leader, but it's also definitely made a huge impact on my college experience. And I'm very glad that I've had the opportunity to go Greek at the college I chose, as it's definitely been my favorite part of college. At RPI, I'm also involved in a group called Engineering Ambassadors, and this is another awesome program that has really enhanced my time here. So I joined this in the spring of my freshman year, and I've been involved in it since. And Engineering Ambassadors is a group of students who are all engineering majors, and we create and then put on different presentations on STEM topics. So they range from riding a roller coaster and the physics behind it to humanitarian logistics and how engineers help out in times of need, like a national or global pandemic right now. And so this organization has allowed me to meet so many different people on campus that I probably wouldn't have crossed paths with unless I joined, which is awesome. And I get to go to different local middle schools and high schools and put on presentations and activities with students who may not have the chance to really learn about STEM topics unless they have students doing outreach like this. And it's a very close-knit group on campus that I've loved becoming a part of, and it's definitely challenged me to be more outgoing. I talk in front of kids now all the time, and I've learned so much from the students that we present to, as well as my colleagues in the organization and the advisors who are so awesome. And so I would definitely say that being a part of Engineering Ambassadors has also enhanced my college experience. I am super excited to get back to campus and work on practicing presentations and figuring out which one I'm going to do next. So then my summer of freshman year, I feel like each semester I've added something. I was given the opportunity to participate in URP, which is the undergraduate research program here at RPI. And I was actually able to link this directly to Engineering Ambassadors, which is what's so cool about it. I got to do research over the summer here at the Center for Infrastructure, Transportation, and the Environment, which is typically a civil engineering domain. But as an industrial engineer, there's a lot of collaboration that goes on between the different types of engineering. So I was able to join them in that department. And I did a lot of research alongside PhD students on natural disasters, on urban transportation, and how these areas can be improved. And so this was a lot of fun, and it was definitely a great experience to work side by side with PhD students right after my freshman year. And I mean, it definitely says something about the school I go to if I'm willing to spend my summer there willingly. And so that was awesome. And I got to do that the fall of my sophomore year as well. And I actually worked with my URP to create and improve a presentation through Engineering Ambassadors. So that was really cool that I was able to tie together two organizations that I love being a part of on campus. So I would say that those are the three things that I'm mostly involved in here. And then I also do some other clubs that I'm not as involved in, but definitely are just as important to my experience here, like being a women's mentor in the women's mentoring program. And I also played on the club tennis team, which was great, especially when it's super nice out and we get to play on the tennis courts behind Nason Hall. But I think that it's super important to become involved on campus. So coming to RPI and knowing that there are so many different ways you can become involved and there are so many different things to join no matter what your interests are. When you come here as a freshman, there's an activity fair your first week here, and you get to go around and learn about all the organizations, and you will probably find so many that you'll want to join that you kind of have to make the decision on where to spend your time, which I know definitely happened to me. There were so many that I was interested in and I thought that I would love to be a part of, and it's always better to have that than to have nothing that you would be interested in. But I definitely think that coming to RPI, I've found so many places that I've met all of my friends at, and I've been able to show my passions for and grow as a leader, as a person, as a student. I've definitely been challenged alongside my peers and my colleagues, but being supported by Rensselaer through their organizations has definitely enhanced my college experience. And I hope that all of you will choose to come here and that you will have such an awesome experience just like me. Bye!